Okay, we're back on the root and grow lawn. If you remember rightly, I top dressed this, took all the lawn bump out of it. It's a real bad lawn, thick moss, lots of weeds. Then I top dressed this lawn, then I seeded it, and then I put Fremantle and Son root and grow. You know that field equivalent to, field number 4, new product. And this is the first actual test for it, where we've actually put down root and grow as a top dressing, and then I seed over. I always seed my lawns under and over. That's what I like to do. So it's the reveal day. Have I done any good? I'm nervous, but it is what it is. I'm going to show you what it is, good or bad. Has the product done me good? Let's see. I mean, Boston Seeds Premier under here, so dwarf or fine fescue. Let's get peg pulling and let the lawn gods be with me, right? Let's go. Oh my days, 13 days old, and that is incredible. One thing that spoils it for me, ants' nests. I bloody hate ants. They're always a problem. Over here a little bit thin, but there's loads of grass there, and I've got my seed under. So, wow, I think I nailed it, right? A little bit around the edges where it dries out a little bit. Maybe not enough water getting into that part of the fleece, but yeah. I'm over the moon, absolutely over the moon. Let's get a mow on. 13 days old, look at it. Incredible. Grass is curling over, need to just cut the tips off. Be careful when you're mowing with root and grow, because you will suck the organic matter, the fine compost, into the box. So monitor what you're getting in the box. So let's give it a mow. Across the canopy, amazing. A little bit around the edges, but the concrete heats up and stresses the grass out. You can see some just got burnt out, but it's fine. A little bit thin there, but I tell you what, 13 days old, it's amazing. A little bit along the edges, and if I look from above there, you can see all along the edges an ant's nest. Over here, see them ants' nests? Aren't they awful, right? That's when you want to live in America, because you get rid of them. What I do is I do put ant granules, they're sugar coated, and I'll just lift the top of that, put some granules in there and let them take that down. That's gone, but I can't do nothing now. Bit thin here, but loads of shoots in there, okay? And I've got my seed that's underneath, so I don't need to panic. What I need to do, I mean, it is really good, guys. There's actually too much grass in there, but it doesn't matter. 13 days old, let it fight itself out. Needs to get a wetting agent and seaweed on there, so let's give it a little spray now. But wow, this was such bad land, didn't have nothing done to it. And that's what happens, you know. So it is always a labour of love. When you come onto these lawns that are full of moss and weeds and just weed grasses, this was sprayed off, so you can't magic it. But 13 days, leave off, Larry, what do you think? Pretty good. Imagine what it's going to look like in 2 or 3 weeks. So let's get some seaweed and wetting agent on and then water it in. Right. I do love the Ego backpack spray, you know this. It's got the adjustment right here, and I can go gentle around the edge And as I come into the middle, I can up my pressure. On these areas, I'm going to apply a little bit more. And just to show you, listen to this. Let's put it full power, watch this. That's a jet wash, right? Incredible. Let's up the pressure. It's just a wetting agent and a seaweed biostimulant, so nothing harmful. Another lap round the edge. Turning the nozzle. Job's a good one. Right, I don't want to walk on the lawn because I've got my wetting agent and seaweed out there. Literally is along the edges, it's not had enough water. It's very difficult. People tend not to look at the edges, and if they're watering from here, squirting it out. But it's not over because I've got that double layer under and over. So they are coming. It's only 13 days. That's incredible, right? Let us know in the comments what you think. Boston Seeds Premier, love that seed mix. Just ants. I hate the ants. They weren't there before. Now they're there. They made a little home for themselves. So let's get a drink on and we're done. Root and grow. No weeds, tiny few weeds. Not come from the root and grow, that's for sure. You're going to get some weeds when you fleece because they're already dormant in the soil. Once you displace it, disturb them, they will come. You can't do nothing for 8 weeks now. You cannot put a treatment on the weeds. Just relax, get your mow on. And let's get plenty of drink on over there because it's hot. Let's go. Right, so even if you've got a full lawn and you've had it for ages, get on the edges because brickwork always burns it out. Edges are along, whenever you put edging in, it's normally metal edging, right? And it gets hot. It's a real pain. So as you can see, what's been happening, well, I'm not moaning, it is what it is. When they're watering from here and you're trying to get over there, it hasn't had as much drink because you've got to hold it. Can you imagine that under a fleece? Yeah, so you can see. Whereas what's happened, open the nozzle up and just water in here, easy. Just walk out on your fleece, don't worry about it. One more thing, when you put root and grow or field number 4, any compost, it's a little bit waxy and it will repel water a little bit. So it's all right putting the wetting agent over the fleece, but that's not like actually putting it onto the compost itself. So moving forward, I'm probably gonna put the wetting agent on the compost itself, on the root and grow, give it a flick, give it 5-10 minutes, let it dry, just a quick flick and then fleece, if I need to fleece, right? But you should always put a wetting agent over your compost, no matter what you do. It's the nature of the beast. Another little tip for you, when your lawn is established, let's do easy maths. If your lawn, if you're going to water, say 100 litres of water a day, you're just going to give it a flick. It's much more beneficial to do 700 litres a week. Just do it in the one day, do deep watering. That way, you won't get a lazy lawn, it won't be shallow rooted, make it search for the water, get it into the subsoil, which is what I'm doing now, because this has got no water in the subsoil, because the seeds are at the top, 3-4 millimeters. But now we want to get the root zone, the root of the grass plant, we want to draw it down, so push the water through. So deep watering, not a flick. 0 point. Right, so that's it. Extremely happy with that. Had a deep watering, push that water into the subsoil, want it dry on top, wet underneath. Get yourself a moisture probe. That's how you tell. Want it dry. If you're watering every day, you're going to encourage power, aren't you? I'm telling you that now, that is dead straight. Don't do it. But be careful with new grass, because it's like watercress, it's shallow, so you do need to give it a drink. But that's the one that I needed to do. Push that water in there. So let us know in the comments what you think. 13 days old. Can't have a full lawn. Never achieved it really. Shame about that. Shame about the ant's nest. Shame about watering on the edge, but I've dealt with that now. So I'm super happy actually, guys. Thanks for liking and subscribing. Link in the description to the seed and to Root and Grow, Fremantle and Son. Let us know. I'm always interested in what you got to say. Smells of seaweed, it's so nice. Love that smell. See you soon, guys. Take care. May the long gods be with you. Bye for now.